And we are live. Yep. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Gaming with Gyozaplanet with your host, Gyozaplanet. I'm going to double check that everything is going. Yep, alrighty, perfect. And that is Cute Hunter. So, we're going to be playing some TABG today, and trying to get a win. And I'm also going to try to not have an anxiety attack. 12. Okay, let's see if we got into the same game. Now it's 13. So, I hope everybody is doing alright today. Yeah. I've honestly been better. Much better. I've had a pretty interesting day. So, most of my morning was, taken up by a tech convention that I went to with my father. It was pretty cool, honestly. It was kind of like, if you don't know what it is, it's just like a ton of like panels and booths showing off like tech-related stuff. There were people talking about like AI, video games, cybersecurity, web development, everything. And overall, it was pretty fun. I don't know. Like, overall, the event was cool, yes, but, admittedly, it wasn't very exciting. Most of the stuff that they had on this, I suppose, it wasn't super organized, and most of the stuff they had on display there was stuff that me and both my dad have already seen slash actively worked with. So, yeah. Oh, no. It is 3 days, but, most of the talks, yeah, most of the talk, like, the panels stay the same after all 3 days, and the only thing that changes is the talks, and neither me nor my dad were really interested in all of them, so we just kind of came home. Well, that's a lie. We went and got incredibly good sandwiches at a little like food truck near a co-working like campus he goes to, and they were so good. And also something, if you may have noticed that I'm acting a bit differently, it is because today I had my first Red Bull, and it is hands down the single worst experience I have ever been through so far. Okay, second worst. I heavily injured my chin when I was young, but it's the worst thing I've ever consumed. First off, the can is, like, overall appearance is unappealing, smells awful. When you actually go and taste it, it tastes like, if you've ever had, like, green apple in, like, heavily industrial candy. Now take that, imagine it expired and then put into liquid form as a drink, and it has done effectively nothing for me. Like, it is the worst thing I have ever tasted, and also the side effects are awful. I've been incredibly dehydrated. I've gone through like 3 times the amount of water I normally go through, and I usually still go through like, what is it, like half a liter every hour or so? That's a bit much. Like, half a liter every hour and a half. I've been through like 3 refills of my refillable bottle in like an hour. I feel like, I think the word is agitated. Like, I'm always about to have a panic attack, or not a panic attack, but like just like constant stress. Yeah, it's very unpleasant, and yes, and I actually feel more tired than before, except now it's like a kind of forceful tired when like you have coffee late at night. Well, not coffee because I can't have coffee because caffeine just puts me to sleep. But like when you have some kind of thing like that like gets your system running, or like overclocks your system late at night, so you're still awake, you're being forced awake by whatever you had, but you can still feel that like background tiredness creeping up on you. Yeah, like, so basically the drink had no effect for like an hour. I had like a small burst of energy for like 45 minutes. Where did that person go? Where are they? Oh, they're wrapping around to try and get to point of interest. No, actually, that would be Sandcastle. Let's go western. We can head over to Area 64 and try and catch Cute Hunter, because, yes, they are back in the game. Yeah, I'll let him go. Okay. I was gonna let them go, but I had incredibly low health, but I missed, so yeah. No, I usually do not shoot people who don't have any guns. It's unsportsmanlike, and it's also just not fun. I play this game to have fun, mostly. Like, do I play this game to improve at it and to learn new techniques? Yes, of course. But it is a video game, after all. The main purpose for you is you play this for your enjoyment, especially if there isn't like anything monetary on the line, which I highly doubt there are. And if there are, please let me know, because I would love to make money off of this. We're gonna swap that out because I don't have the spare ammo to use the MP5K. Okay, they're hurt. We're gonna move in. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna reload this. I hate using this gun, frankly, but it's what I have. Okay, that's one. God, it's so slow. It's so clunky. It's awful. Bum, 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 bum. So yeah, overall, experience with Red Bull, 1 out of 10. Never want to have it again, and would not recommend it for anybody I ever know. Let's see, can I? Ah, they went on the roof. Well played. Except they forgot to turn around. Ah, so close. Let's see, did you have an AK of some kind? No, you did not. We'll take it. It's still a machine gun, and I still don't like the machine guns in this game, but at least it's less. It's a bit more usable than the Browning. Okay, actually, I don't know. The Browning isn't actually that bad. It does have a lot of recoil, but having 500 rounds is absolutely insane for like literally any engagement. If you can land even like 1 in 10 shots, you're bound to kill your enemy. Okay, where is this person? We're gonna throw that. We're gonna get this guy. We're gonna throw another one of these because that's a flare. Ah, damn. And that is why I don't like the machine guns. The recoil is very difficult to deal with, but I mean, if you can land your shots, oh boy, they are shred. Yeah. That is actually, this is kind of like just a recommendation. If you're ever dealing with somebody who's like either very nimble or has like a ton of health, there are a couple of ways to deal with it. So there are 2 ways to deal with it. Either insane burst damage. Oh. Ah, damn, they're dead. That sucks. So yeah, if you're running against somebody who has like a legendary reload and like some very fast guns, or just has like a ton of maximum health, or happen to have vampire or regen or like speed plus cardio, basically they have a lot of healing. There are a couple ways to deal with it. Number 1 is high bursts of damage. This would be like musket, flintlocks, shotguns. I wouldn't recommend shotguns though, because you need to get in close range, and if you miss and you're in close range, you can't really like get out of there easily. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, sniper rifle, shotguns, the likes. Actually, we'll throw it on the pistol for taser splinter grenade. So there's that. But another way you can do it is with like incredibly fast amount of damage. So this would be something like, actually, that, yeah, I cannot use the iron sights on the Scar. I'm sorry. I'm just not that kind of person. I'm not that skilled yet. Yet, keyword. Anyways. So we know Hunter probably died over at area, whatchamacallit. Let's over there and see if we can catch anybody rotating, and if they have any loot, because that area tends to have really, really good stuff. Yeah. Hunter's out, apparently due to lag, which is understandable. Like, lag in this game is pretty severe. If you have more than whatchamacallit, if you have more than like 200 milliseconds, it starts being a problem. 300 plus, you really start having difficulties. Oh. Okay, hold on. So we see a target right now. They don't see us. We see them. So here's what we can do. We can either try and shoot them with the Scar H. Not a great idea, especially since we have no recoil reduction attachments of any kind, and I'm not a great shot. Or we can sneak up on them and use the flintlock. Or at least attempt to. I missed. Why are they so... Oh, they have the curse of big. That's why. I was like, they're abnormally tall. They either have like 300 max health blessings, or something's going on, and something's going on. It's the curse of big. I mean, it's an annoying curse, but it's obvious it's not one of the worst by far. So, yeah. Anyways, back to what I was saying. If you got an enemy who's got a ton of max health, you can either use burst damage, or you can use, like... Ah! Ah, hell! No! Why did that go after me? That's not where I threw it. Damn, okay. We're gonna pop a medkit and pop a bed in there. Hopefully the grenade gave me time. If you're ever being chased, using something like a cluster grenade or... Well, there's several grenades that are very good at stalling enemies, and the bouncing grenade is one of them. Yeah, curse of big. Let's see. Bloodlust and another bloodlust. Actually, that's great for us. Yeah, because... Let's see. Actually, let's lie down. Okay, yeah, we're about, like, smaller than them, but not too big. Let's see. I do want the suppressor, though. We can throw that on the Scar H, why not? So, the other way to deal with a very tanky opponent is like an absolute bullet storm of damage, and this would be something like the like any kind of the machine guns, for example. Like machine guns, the Glockinator, the miniguns actually are very good at that. Now, admittedly, these do require you to be up in your target's face. But if you do happen to have a build centered around that, let's say, for example, you have... Oh, actually, we've got 170 max health. That's very nice. Let's say you happen to have... what's a good example? Let's say you got a couple speed blessings, and you got some machine gun, the FAMAS, and then probably like the sawed-off as your secondary weapon. You're not going to do much from long range. So it's better to go... Actually, not FAMAS. So yeah, let's say you got some UMP, so UMP, MG82, sawed off. That's a really good loadout. Okay. And the grenade's gonna get them? Yep. That was very good on my end, actually. I'm surprised. Or, actually, no, I'm not surprised, but go me. Ah, hell. Speeding around, this is bad. Whoa, this is even worse now. I think they had a legendary, the Hunt. We almost had them there. That sucks. All I had to do was hit a couple more shots. Yeah. Damn. But yeah. Anyways, another thing I wanted to talk about quickly is Cute Hunter mentioned beforehand that he was playing a match before I started filming and everything, and he managed to get a 10-kill win with the Ural X and the sniper rifle. And what I told him immediately is that that is a very dangerous combo because it's very effective in certain situations, but it makes you very, very weak in a large majority of other ones. So let's assume that he tends to run the op, or actually no, he tends to use the musket. The musket and the Jarl Axe, which is over here, I believe. So if you don't know, the Jarl Axe has a jump attack that slams down. I think it slows enemies, but it's great for like mobility, because I can just like do this. And I've cleared like 15 meters in an instant. Also, the axe does like a ton of damage. For sure, it's the same as the katana at 88. And if you can somehow land a headshot, I think it's a one-hit kill. That's incredibly difficult to do. Yeah. Don't bother with headshots. I think you can also do a partial charge with this. Anyways, that, and then let's assume he had a grappling hook as his third weapon, because he usually tends to... It's not in the firing range. So, yeah, let's assume the pistol slot doesn't have any damaging weapon. So, this is very strong and very weak at the same time. It's very strong, sorry. It's very strong for a couple of reasons. Number one, you are incredibly deadly at long range. And if there's anybody who's that, like, past, what is this, 40, yeah. If they are past 40 meters, you have the upper hand, assuming they also don't have a sniper rifle. Yes, you're also very, very strong close range because... Okay, no, so you do have to charge it fully. It's not quite like the rapier. Close range because, well, the 80 damage per swing is a lot of damage. You also have a dash, like a gap closing ability, so if enemies, like, let's say I'm here, and enemies playing over there, I can just, like, okay, assuming there wasn't a roof here, I would jump over and then land on them, and then I could swing at them. And 88 damage per swing is... Oh, wow, you can get collaterals with this. That's cool. But, well, it does come with a big problem. Well, actually, so it's very strong, also because melee weapons have a hit, like a stun on hit. If you hit somebody, that you get, like, the flop animation that happens when you hit somebody. Actually, I'll take the musket as an example here. If you hit somebody with a high enough damage shot, they will go into, like, ragdoll mode for a bit. There, you flop over and everything. That's odd. I could have sworn that one-shot torso, but whatever. However, this loadout has a very big weakness, and it is mid-range. Basically, if your target is not within 10 to 15 meters, and isn't past, what is this, like 50 meters? If they are anywhere in between there, you are absolutely screwed, especially if you're caught out in the open, because you can't fight back. The musket is a one-shot weapon with a pretty hefty reload. That's about 3-ish seconds. You can't throw the axe at people, sadly. And unless you have like a secondary pistol like the revolver or the deagle, which can make do at middle ranges, it's very, very, very weak. And the problem is most fights in this game take place at mid-range. So, yeah. Most fights. In endgames, it's pretty, like, if you're playing in, like, industry, containers, actual Finland, or, like, factory, city 2, basically, if you're playing an area with a lot of buildings, so any of the, like, POIs, actually, there's a lot of buildings and cover and everything, and you can, like, easily, like, go from, like, here, you can use this, get up here, go there, duck down, and then pop out around the corner, and then, just hold on. Okay, let's assume that hits the target and kills them. But, yeah. In that case, it's pretty good. But during the mid-game and especially end-game, where there is very minimal cover, you're going to be suffering a lot. So, is it a usable loadout? Yes, of course it is. It's quite a strong loadout at that matter. But for most people, I would not recommend it because it leaves you very, very, very vulnerable at mid-range. And most of the fights in this game take place at mid-range. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow with another TABG video where I'm hopefully less anxious. Like, I swear, this is the worst I've felt in my life. I feel like I'm about to, like, have a seizure in, like, 20 seconds or something. I'm not going to. I'm in very good health. And, like, it's not that severe, but it's still very, very upsetting. So, yeah, TLDR, don't drink Red Bull. It's not worth it. And if you need the energy boost, just get some proper sleep. The 2 hours of staying awake late at night looking at your phone on TikTok are not going to be worth it. Oh yeah, the slam attack also does like a gajillion damage. So, anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow, and ciao.